Okay. I forgot to. I'm so smart. I forgot to maximize the screen size. But there is something I do want to try before moving forward with the stream, and that is, and I'm hoping that it actually shows on the stream. Let's put here, and let's give it a shot. It does. Cool. Okay, cool. It did work. Now the question is, does it work live? And I'm hoping that it does. Let's see. Okay. Thank you. Oh. Let's see if this works. I love the song, but I feel like really distracted easily. Yeah, this is the one. Control audio. Shutdown cells when not visible. Refresh browser when it's in. No. Maybe. Because it does work. It does work when it's being tested on. But for some reason it's not working. Source directly to Streamlabs or the stream browser. Okay, give me a second. I don't have the widget for that. Wait, does that mean I have to download the extension? Hi, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening, and all the beautiful jazz. Wait, does this honestly will be like the most ridiculous thing if it is what I think it is. Because I'll be so disappointed at myself right now. Okay, let's give this a shot. So it should pop. Hopefully, this should be popping in. What the heck? It makes no sense. Oh well. I'm not gonna like break my head on this. Because my understanding is I can bring an alert box into the OBS, but for some reason is not letting me use it. Like the way that I'm hoping for it to be used, if that makes sense. So my thought process at the time was I'm probably be able to use it, because probably the only thing that kind of like frustrates me is that most likely I probably have to add the Streamlabs plugin, and I was hoping not to grab that. But oh well. I'm almost done with my homework. Every year I tell myself I should just finish my homework in July, but then I never actually do it. At least I'm not as bad as Junpei. I bet he hasn't even started. He can beg all he wants, but I'm not gonna let him copy off mine. Yukari seems busy. I doubt she's in the mood to go to the movies. If you ask me, it's just like Ikutsuki-san said. Amada has a strong will. A kid's resolve can be much stronger than any adult. Sanada's lost in thought. I doubt he's in the mood to go to the movies. For some reason, I thought he was holding a hat. Now that I'm a part of that team, I see you all differently. I'll do my best as a member of SEAS. Amada has a serious expression. I doubt he is in the mood to go to the movies. Amada joining us yesterday was a surprise. I think he wasn't sure how to bring it up, but I'm glad he's looking better now. Fuka seems relieved. Good morning, Lord. Just kidding. With Amada on our team, we have more manpower, although he is still a child. Looks like there is something on Mitsura's mind. I doubt she is in the mood to go to the movies. Hi, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening, and all the beautiful jazz. Actually, yeah. Oh, hi! What are we going to play tonight? I feel like as we can grow closer thanks to the hangman persona but sick. That's fine. What I'm hoping to do is max out her social link. Next time we can. Hey, what do you want to do? I can feel my bond with Michael grow stronger as we spend time together. I feel like our relationship will grow stronger soon. It's almost dark. I decided to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Greetings. One week remains until the next full moon. Additionally, the loss are increasing in numbers. I recommend continuing to assess the situation for any potential irregularities. So this. Oh, about Amada. Would you mind looking after him for me? I don't really want to. Good, I'm counting on you. So, Junpei being weird again. He's just going on about something he is super into. Well, maybe just for a day, he should be super into getting his homework done. Just wondering, does everyone do any weapon training? I should practice on my own to get a hang of fighting better, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll start today then. Sanada Senpai has been acting a little strange lately, don't you think? Maybe it's difficult for him to watch Amada-kun put himself in danger. Despite appearances, I think that deep down inside Sanada Senpai is actually a really kind person.
Leader.
One more week until the next full moon. The situation remains unpredictable. Please begin making careful preparations now. I will be sure to check all my parts as well. Hey, is there anything you can think of that I'm super into? I wouldn't know. Think that's for you to discover. Yeah, you're right. I have to figure it out on my own. Oh yeah, something I saw today, and it was before I started streaming. Was I don't know if it is a conference, but I saw a clip of I want to call it like a showcase, maybe it might be, of Nvidia releasing like a little tiny robot, and I don't remember the name of it, but it looks really intriguing. It looks like, I want to say like something out of Star Wars, but at the same time it kind of makes me think of WALL-E. That's just me though. Oh well, if it isn't, you look like you have some time to spare. Shall I give you some more valuable life lessons? Free of charge, of course. It seems like President Tanaka wants to talk to me. I feel like I might grow closer to President Tanaka soon. Sure. I like your attitude. Alright, then let's get right to it.
Today, I'll tell you a funny story. These days, even a grade schooler knows how to buy stocks online. How about you? Interested in stock trading?
Funny enough, this year was my first year stock trading, and I legit I still have no idea on how certain thing works. So it has been a journey since I started until now, and it's interesting to say the least. So I found that kind of amusing that he brings that up. Not at all, maybe a little.
That's the spirit. If you keep all your money in the bank, your modest gains will be offset by outrageous fees. Don't let the fear of bankruptcy dissuade you. It pays to be aggressive in the management of your assets. My company just went public on the stock exchange. Since our sales were skyrocketing, we decided to sell shares. And guess what? The number of shareholders skyrocketed too. And now listen, this is the funny part. The majority of our shareholders are also our customers. They keep buying more of our products, so of course the stock will rise. Isn't that hysterical? You should learn to appreciate the irony. I'm thinking of offering you a job, so come up with some stories of your own.
I received passionate advice from President Tanaka. I understand him a little bit better now. I feel like I stutter like every other word. I feel embarrassed.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? If you go back on your word, I'll find out where you live and ring the doorbell every night.
It's getting late, so I'll go back to the dorm. This is just weird.
Hi there. I thought I'd remind you. There's only a week left until the next full moon. Are you ready? There are only a few trials left. So, make sure to be careful out there. I'll see you again sometime.
Summer vacation will be over soon. The film festival is almost over too. Maybe I should invite someone from the dorm to go with me. Please tell me that Pugs is blinking. It looks like Maya wants to play Innocent Sin online. I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the... That's even better. That's what I'm hoping. I'm in Shinagawa's dungeon. I see Maya. I went to the gym yesterday to work out. My muscles are sore, but I'm so buff. There's nothing a little endorphin won't cure, right? Or so much pain. Actually, I only went cause I was so pissed at that bastard. What? Sorry, what kind of their amount today? Maya seems embarrassed. What I meant was I was upset because of this guy. Remember that Mr. E guy? The SOB, right? I made a small error or some paperwork and now he's all on my ass. You're supposed to be teaching correct grammar, he told me. STFU, old man. He thinks he's all that just cause he's a classic literature teacher. For fuck's sake. Doesn't he know who I am? I'm Maya, you old bee. If Mr. E starts playing this game too, I'm putting him on ignore. You can't talk to him either, okay? Hehe. Pound? Maya is confiding in me. I feel like we're growing closer. Probably doesn't have a computer at his home. Nayway? He probably uses an abacus. Talk about classic. Rough copter. Phew, much better. Maybe I'll go take a shower now. Blush. Don't worry, I won't let the old geezer get me down, Tatsuya. Maya's player sign off. I decided to log out as well. That's wild.
Oh, hello.
Okay, any studying done. It looks like there has been more of them lately. You call them the Lost, right? I don't mean to be rash. But I like to put my power to good use.
So,
Now that I officially join and learn what's really going on, it's changed my perspective. This is a job only we can do. Can I help you? Yes, you can. Sanada Senpai has been acting a little strange lately, don't you think? Maybe it's difficult for him to watch Amada-kun put himself in danger. Okay, that's kinda weird. Oh. Despite appearances, I think that deep down inside Sanada Senpai is actually a really kind person. That's weird. No, like I'm looking at my my second screen, and I'm looking at I guess we say that the viewership number, and for some reason, and I'm even wearing my glasses. For some reason, it looks like an 8, even though I'm wearing glasses, which I think is kind of like trips me out a little bit, because it's like, why am I looking at this if I'm wearing glasses? Has my eyesight changed within the last couple of months? Hello, how you doing? How's everything? He seems very determined. Normally, I will think he will be a great addition to SIS. He says she worries me though. We will need to keep a close eye on him. How's everything? Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention this, but hopefully you're having a great day, night, or evening. So yeah, I'm a little afraid of my eyesight now. What if I have had this conversation with people? This is just me talking, I guess. You may say to myself. What I was saying, but I have high conversation with people that their eyesight has deteriorated faster, so they need to have like a eye surgery, and I kind of feel like I'm probably going to go down that route at some point. It's kind of scary, honestly. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. I don't think, or bronze. Yeah, that's cool. Finally, someone played Persona 3 Reload. Well, when the game got released, I saw a good amount of people streaming the game. If anything, I'll say that I'm late to the fiesta on that, because when the game, at least to my knowledge, got released, I never meet Mutatsu. Mutatsu is he's a priest that gets drunk. Where is it at? This one. That's Mutatsu. Yeah, I already played second time. So, yeah. Also, how was your experience with Persona? If you don't mind me asking. What I was gonna do? The number of victims of those mysterious incidents is increasing. Have you noticed the pattern to the victims so far? Based on what's happening so far, they increase 1 week before every full moon. And once the full moon is over, they all disappear. That's all we know so far. This mystery is related to the full moon. I know it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Why are people so hard to stream Persona? Well, the way that some people tends to some people I feel like it tends to avoid like Persona games is probably because it's partial a visual novel, and people aren't really into visual novels. There's also the other aspect of like, oh, why do I want to play as a high schooler? That's kind of weird, you know. But it just depends on
Hey,
on
meeting you here, huh?
on the person. For me, at least, my first Persona game was Persona 4 Golden. Like, I started playing it when I was in college because I was in a bad mental spot at the time. And then I played Persona 3. In all honesty, I actually never really care about the game because I rushed through it. So this is technically my first / second playthrough, and I'm really enjoying it. But I have that sort of connection with the franchise, right? But for somebody who's new, I feel like it may vary. So it's up to the person, honestly. I know at least a VTuber. I think it was. I think her name is Callisto Mori. I could be wrong. I never played Persona 4 Golden, but I was just really Persona 4. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that, honestly. I love how the graphics looks, and I'm definitely going to buy it once it gets released. I'm pretty sure it's going to be released next year. But you know, going back to my side before I forget, she was playing it, and she's a fan of the series, as far as I know. I could be wrong, but you know. But Persona 4 is something that I'm definitely going to be playing, either off stream or on stream. So yeah.
You're the one who keeps coming back.
I'm Junpei. What's your name? You from around here? Oh, not even listening, huh? Figures. Wait, whoa, your hand!
Persona 4 is about a detective, right? Yeah, kind of. I guess you could say yeah, because Persona 4 is kind of like a thrill mystery, quote unquote. While Persona 5 is, I guess, thieves.
What the hell happened? You're bleeding!
What's wrong with you? Can't you mind your own business?
Are you kidding? I can't just ignore that. Nah, gotta have something. Give me your hand. I can wrap it up with this handkerchief.
Why are you panicking?
Huh? Who wouldn't be freaking out right now? You gotta get to a doctor. Do you want me to go with you?
I think that's more accurate. Murder mystery is like more accurate than what I was like trying to explain. Because it like throughout the game you have these quote unquote mysterious murders that happen throughout the game.
You're a weird one. Chidori.
Huh?
My name. You asked, didn't you, Junpei? I'm almost finished with the drawing. I doubt you'll be able to understand it. But if you want to see it so badly, then you know where to find me.
But if you haven't played the game, I honestly would recommend you to play it. That's just me though. Today is the last day of summer vacation and the film festival ends today as well. Maybe I should invite someone from the dorm to go with me. Something for me. For some reason, I assume that last week was the last week of summer vacation. But oh well. I see. It's just starting to feel like Detective Conan. I can probably see the similarities on that. And I'm also kind of surprised that you sort of know Detective Conan, because it's not something that people talk often about. So I'm partially amazed. Not in a bad way, just surprised. I think that's the better word.
Jeez.
Junpei is still fooling around. He better get started on that homework or he'll be in trouble. Just in my mind. It's all good. Nothing wrong with that, honestly. As for me, I'm all done. I've got so much stuff I got catch up on now that I have free time again. You guys seem to have already made plans. I doubt she's in the mood to go to the movies. Oh, cool. I have plans today. I'll be back before it's dark though. Keeping busy with work is idle. I found it hard to pass time yesterday since I had nothing to do. So I decided to take a nap, which actually gave me a headache. The still seems busy. I doubt she's in the mood to go to the movies. Wrong person. Go. Wait. Regarding Detective Conan, do you read the manga for it, or do you read? Do you watch only the anime? Just asking out of curiosity. Today, the last day of summer vacation, right? Well, since it is, I was wondering if you had any plans today. I just want to ask. No reason. It seems like Amada wants to say something. I'll pass. I'm not against hanging out with like characters to watch like movies, but just anime. Only never ever read manga. Because I know an old buddy of mine used to read both the manga and watch the anime. So I was kind of like wondering if it was kind of like, oh, do you watch the anime or do you read the manga for it? If let's we can grow closer. Yes. Okay, thank you. So today.
Hey, I know. Let's get some takoyaki. Oh, I think I know now. I'm gonna go with Mom. She can't cook or clean or do anything on her own. So I'm gonna be there to help her. I think Dad's gonna be okay by himself. He can get along fine without me. So, Mom and I are gonna move away soon.
In your opinion, should they bring Detective Conan to an end? That's a little bit hard to tell, mainly because I give up already. It's a little bit hard to say for certain, because I don't remember what's the publishing company for Conan. I want to say is Shonen Jump. And when it comes to like publishing companies, they kind of want to milk the series as much as they can. That way they can make more money. Like the main reason why I like to believe, and I could be wrong, the reason why Detective Conan is still being serialized since the 90s, I believe, is because it keeps bringing money. And even though the story could just be easily wrap up in a rush ending, they're still letting the author do his own thing, which I think is great. Don't take me wrong. But if I want the story to be wrapped up, is a little bit hard to say, because I kind of want to say no, but I kind of want to say yes. I want to say no because the story might still be good to like read, but the reason why I want to say yes is because the author has a series that I used to really like, and supposedly he's going to be writing it like every once in a while. I'm so sorry for it. Just want to see how it ends. I know the feeling of that. For me, like, it's because he also make another series called Kaito Kid, and the series sort of cut off or got axed. I think that's the better word. And I kind of want him to go back into that one so he can make more story out of it. And in terms of stories that I wanted to be over, like, I totally get it. Let me look at my shelf for a second. Like, one of the series I want to be over, but I still want more stuff to come out, is World Trigger. I love the story. I love the whole what's it called? Like the whole lore in the whole story of it. I think I said that twice. And point being, there's so much things that there is to explore. Even Kaito Kid, when are they finally going to continue his story? That is up to debate, up to the author, because I think it was back on 2018, 2019 maybe. He said that he was still interested on keep writing Kaito. The only reason why he hasn't is because he's busy with Conan. But he was going to be releasing chapters for the manga. But that's something that I don't know how frequent it's going to be. Because it was kind of like, oh, it's going to happen like every once in a while. That's all I know. But the concept of the story was interesting. He just can't write it anymore, or as frequent, I should say.
Hey, even if I'm gone, we'll still be friends, right?
Yes, I might forget about you. That's so cruel.
Friends forever. Ever and ever, okay? You can't forget about me. Never, ever. Okay?
Michael seems very fond of me. I feel like we're growing closer.
I gotta get ready to move. I have to go home. See you later, okay?
But honestly, the storyline is even better than Conan. It is. The concept of Kaito Kid again, it's an interesting concept. I really, really want it to be more developed, but that's all I can say.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. The moon will be full again soon. I'm sure this goes without saying by now, but please make sure you're adequately prepared. Actually, no. I had a thought. Maybe I should take a photo of like all the stuff that I have on my shelf and just showcase it. But I don't think that would be a smart idea right now, because I don't know. Persona is like a really lengthy game, so like to use to stop randomly, just to take a photo of something and then try to pass it to myself, then trying to get a photo and so on and so forth. This feels like a lot. I don't know. I probably over-explain myself. Amanda's son is small, so he uses a spear with a long reach. This enables him to compensate for his small stature and fight bigger enemies. Indeed, a spear is the perfect weapon for Amanda-san.
By the way,
The school starts up again tomorrow. Hey, Junpei-san caught up on his homework. Doesn't he seems to be spacing out more often? Oh, my homework. All done, of course. I knocked it all out in June. That's just a par for the course. How long have you been playing this game? Okay, I don't have an exact amount, but this is part 45, I believe. And it's about 2 hours, most of them, except for a few. Because there was one point that I just was streaming like an hour, because my job at the time was a little bit heavy. So if I can calculate, I want to say about between 75 to like 85 hours, roughly.
Oh, maybe.
Did Junpei finally gave up on finishing his homework? He looked kinda out of it. I wonder if he's alright. But there's also this, now that I think about it. So, 67 hours. I completely forgot that this was a thing. For some reason, wait, that also excludes the amount of times that I died. Give or take. I'd probably say 70 something hours. I don't know why, but I hate Junpei. I mean, everybody... No, I wouldn't say everybody. People that started watching the stream when I started playing the game kind of share the same feeling. But I don't really dislike Junpei myself. I feel like in terms of how his character is being portrayed is kind of good, because he went from like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, to what happens to him and what he becomes at the end of the story, plus Persona 4 Arena. So I feel like Junpei had the most character development, on my opinion, from Persona 3. Chidori had, all things considered, she's a bit of a weirdo.
salut.
No, thank you.
I see.
Agree. Yeah, so like I have nothing. I have no issues with Junpei, but then again, that's just me. I just feels like he has a lot of character development. I guess too. For sure, I guess too. Like I completely forgot about I guess. But in terms of Kenty also, I'm pretty like. Sorry, I kind of had a brain fart. Every single character have a good amount of development, but the ones that had, at least from what I feel, right? Because everybody had like a good character development, but the ones that feels like more impactful, at least from my perspective, is Junpei. You pointed out Aikis, and I want to say Fuka, because because I feel like she grew more confident about herself throughout the story, but that's just me. That's from the main party aspect. In terms of NPCs or social links, my personal, I'll probably say the elderly couple is my favorite social link. And in terms of, I guess you might say romance, there's Chihiro and what's the name of the name of this girl? The not the captain is it's not the coach. It's the coach assistant, I think. I forgot her name. But I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about. But that's just preference, you know. It's another episode of that docu-series about a wolf pack. In this one, a mischievous wolf pup is playing with his father. I see. I mean, everybody has, you know, preference. Aegis is good. Junpei is good. Fuka is good. NPCs wise, the old couple, I love their story. I think Michael sad is sad, but I enjoy it because it's just like the perspective of a kid, like not knowing what's going on with her parents. How about our best dog, Koromaru? Koromaru also has a good story. I do gotta say, maybe it's just me, and maybe it's because it's Persona 3 Reload, but I feel like Reload had really bring a lot of character development for characters that didn't really have too much input in the story, comparing to like the original or like the answer or FES, you know. Koromaru seems kinda sad. What's going on? Do you miss your parents? I'll just stop watching. No, it's not the original. The one that has the female MC is the portable version. That one was released for the PlayStation Portable. If you, I probably say, in any other console these days, is Persona 3 Portable should be probably available to buy. Because when Persona 4 Golden and Persona, well, I guess when they released Persona 3 to 5 on all the consoles, the version they released at the time was Persona 4 Golden for the PlayStation Vita, which is like that enhanced edition, quote unquote. And for Persona 3, the one that they released is portable for some reason. I feel like they could have brought the answer out instead, but you know, that's just my opinion. Koromaru seems fixated on the scene. His eyes hold a trace of longing. I wonder if he misses his parents. Watching how animals live in this wild helped me improve my academics. And I guess just to add like this as a bonus, Persona 5 Royal was the one that got released alongside the other two Persona games. Looks like there is more to this documentary series than Wolves. How about Aragaki? Aragaki. I don't think I recognize the name. If you don't mind me asking, can you refresh my mind from what game is that? Maybe I'll watch it with Koromaru again whenever I have the time. Because I don't think I remember. I think. The second semester begins today. I can hear people talking. Good morning. Summer vacation is over. What a bummer. Why does life suck?
In that case,
Haha, sounds like someone has apathy syndrome. Well, wouldn't life be easier if you actually did? Sanada-san, best brother. Honestly, I don't think I got deep into his story yet. At least on the first playthrough that I have on Portable, because again, I was rushing through the game. That at the time. In terms of this game, I haven't get to that point yet, because everything is quote unquote a mystery as of now. No, don't I really? On second thought, you're right. It doesn't sound too bad. At least I wouldn't have to worry about anything. People are getting used to the apathy syndrome. Some people seem to think it's awful while others think it's not so bad. The first bell has rung. You know, I find it a little bit funny that like I'm doing like air quotes and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I moving my hands? There is no cameras around. I feel silly. Alright, quiet down. Summer vacation's over. You're back in school now, so act accordingly. This game really makes me miss my school days. Honestly, I kind of relate to that personally. Because like, I believe I have mentioned this, but something that I miss growing up is wearing a uniform. When I was younger, I hated it, but now, like looking back, it's kind of like I kind of miss it. But at the same time, I honestly will feel like I miss it, but I hate the aspect that I will wear it. It's a little bit of a mixed opinion on that, and the aspect of like schools just, I don't know, feels a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Makes sense. Yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of sad, I guess, because like you don't get opportunities to like go back and have a more relaxed time. But yeah, in terms of I guess Americans, they don't really wear uniform, so I technically didn't wear uniform from a period of time. But back in Mexico, I did wear some uniforms. So yeah, different aspects. That's why I'm like, I did wear it, but I kind of hated it at the time. We'll never get through the full textbooks if you stay in vacation mode forever.
So,
Okay, let's review. Which property of electricity is relevant to superconductivity? Voltage?
that's incorrect.
Wait, what? It's still on vacation mode, are we? Superconductors are materials capable of the rise temperature of reaching zero. Electrical resistance is correct. That's wild. As a result, electric currents can travel externally through a superconductivity circuit held at the proper temperature. Many years ago, I used this fact to confess my love to someone. But Japanese school uniform looks so cool. Well, that's like the thing about it, like, because from what I have researched, when I was younger, because I had the idea of maybe like studying abroad, was most of the uniforms that they wear is pretty much the same thing, just plain colors, just like black pants with like black, I think it's called a blazer, and a white shirt, and that's about it. Many years ago, and well, in my experience at the time when I was back in Mexico, right, is that each school have their own uniform, which I find it kind of interesting on the contrast of that, because 3 layers. I think it depends on what season it is. I can probably look it up actually. Wait, give me a second. I'm kind of curious now. Japanese school uniform. Okay, that's not really what I'm trying to look for. Thank you, Google. Yeah, it's pretty much like plain uniforms. Yeah, making me curious too. Let me pull this up on a different window. And let me see if I can pull this up for a second. There it is. Some of these uniforms are kind of questionable, per se, but I'm pretty sure this is like the more accurate aspect of how the uniforms tend to be. So that's just me though. Anyways, for like uniforms in Mexico, it just depends on. Reminds me of Crowd Zero. Yeah, kind of like that, honestly. Most of the uniform tends to be like the same. So yeah, what's it called? And in terms of uniforms in Mexico, it's like, again, it depends on the school you're going to. Because one of the schools that I went, it literally, I believe the pants were red. You also had the symbol of the school. Another school that I went were like green. I had like this like dark green lines, probably goldish. That was embroidered that way it can fit the uniform color, and they had like this like vest depending on the school. When I went to like the secondary aspect of high school. I guess I mean college. No, not high school. Middle school. We used to wear like white and black uniforms. So it just depends on what school at the time. I don't know if other countries have that sort of concept, but it's just, you know, a point of view, I guess. My love for you is super conductive, I told them. Sure enough, my enthusiasm won her over, and we started dating. But enthusiasm isn't very scientific. Before too long, I lost interest in her. Back when you were in school, what's the dumbest thing you ever did? Oof. I had a long list of things that I can probably randomly pick. But I think, but I'm just gonna say one of them because it's gonna drag out. There was one time that I tried to shit on a test, and the way that I did was using my jacket to cover my head on my desk, and the teacher sort of figured that I was cheating. But my brain at the time was like, oh no, she's not gonna never notice that. So she's like, you're cheating. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then she pulls out the hoodie and it's like, oh yeah, you're cheating. Like, give me that test back. That was like the dumbest thing, or probably one of the. I wouldn't say dumbest things, but it's probably up there. I like to think that's the case. So you know. It is whatever. Looking back, it's like it happened, but now it's kind of like, you know, I don't know if I'm explaining myself properly on that. But enthusiasm isn't very scientific. Before too long, I lost interest in her. Alright, in the next section, I answered incorrectly. In all honesty, I don't really get bothered if my answer is incorrect. But kind of nostalgic, right? It kind of is. Again, I do miss wearing the uniform aspect when I was younger, but now it's kind of like it's not a big deal. Yosakuri Yosenpai in a bathroom suit, no, in a bathing suit. Yakushima, did you get any pictures? Yeah, sure. Well, where are they, man? Then don't talk with me. I'll sign up for the Revenge Request website. I heard from my friend that there is going to be cafes and stuff at the cultural festival. My club doesn't do that kind of stuff. It looks fun though. Those cafes or booths are so cliche. That's so dull. They need to have some kind of twist to them. I hope someone comes up with crazy ideas. Now, something that... Oh, you know who I forgot that I also like the story of? Bebe. I legitimately forgot about Bebe for a second. I love his story. I totally knew it. My parents were so annoying saying, go study, go study. I wasn't able to wear my great new clothes during summer break. The sky was blue, the sea was blue. Why did my heart have to be blue too? Actually, no. Hi there, welcome. A fancy leather book jacket made In your opinion, do you think a slice of life in anime could work in real life? It looks pretty interesting. Honestly, the best way that I think of a slice of life is a regular life.
Oh, yes.
There is no like an exact answer for that, because a slice of life is just the way that I see it is just a retelling of a regular story. Like if you look at romance, that's basically a regular romance story in some sort of perspective. It might have a little bit more of cliches or might be a little bit more dramatic, but at the end of the day, it kind of applies the same rule. That's just me. And I could be wrong, you know? I see the apathy syndrome stuff in the news a lot these days. It seems like there's more of them. How worrying. You should be careful about that. If the spread is too wide and the school shuts down, I have to look for another job. I can relate to that. I never romanced in my life, so I kind of regret now. It's never too late to romance somebody. If you're interested in somebody, I mean, why not? It doesn't hurt, you know, at all. I'm Persona in... yeah, Persona in it. I'm Persona is so good. I don't know how to respond to that. It sounds like the teacher is in a good mood. Maybe I can hear a supplementary lesson. I honestly don't know how to respond to that one. Persona in. But yeah, like it's never too late to trying to romance somebody. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I'm going to a cafe shop today. For me at least, like I didn't at the time, obviously, I guess. I didn't find a partner until I was like, or like mid-20s. So I like to believe you're not losing any opportunity. What's the thing that somebody told me? Every single shot that you don't take is a miss, I think. Oh no, I think it's you're not missing any shots if you don't take them, or something around those lines. Buy 99 bread. No, that'd be kind of wild. Some people are protesting the decision to cut down the tree. I guess they want to try specimens. Now must be another reason. What am I supposed to do with all that bread? That'll be something interesting. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not interested in romance with anyone anymore. It's like I've grown past that phase. I totally get it. For myself, I felt like I have arrived to that point where I just don't think I wanna date somebody. But every once in a while, when I see like some romantic story of like somebody, and I'm just like, well, I kind of wish that was me, you know. Kind of wish I was able to find my partner. So it's just a matter of perspective, honestly, or on how you feel the time. I don't think I'm explaining myself properly. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But if you don't think that's for you, that's totally fine. At the end of the day, what matters is your own happiness. And if you're comfortable and happy on the way you are, then nothing wrong with that. What am I looking for? Drink with my name. In popular locations. Perhaps it will be once to check a location within a school that broadcasts inside. Wait. This seems to be mainly used for the music club. Lots of instruments are stored here. To the frosted window, it feels like the portrait of musicians are looking at me. Wait, isn't this the place I'm looking for? There are one day if these are used for the music club during an hour after.
Sorry about that.
No. I don't know anymore. I forgot I had to do romance. Give me some motivation. I don't think I'm the right person to motivate somebody to do romance. Best thing I can say is live how you want to live. Yeah, that's probably the best thing I can say. Again, I don't think that's a good advice. What am I doing right now? It feels like I just have like a branch, like a short circuit right now. Because I know what I'm looking for, I just can't figure it out what I'm missing. It kind of makes me feel slightly frustrated. It's because of wheelchair chat. That's so good. I do sometimes. I lose my own train of thought. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. Next thing I know, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that. You know what? It's great. So yeah, it's all good. I personally don't take it as an offense.
Hello there.
Did you make any plans today? If you aren't busy, I was hoping that maybe we could walk home together. It seems like Chihiro wants to walk home with me. I feel like I might grow closer to Chihiro. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Then how about we have a chat at the cafe today?
Is it just me, or is the air conditioning in here too high? I feel a little lightheaded. I haven't been feeling well lately. I couldn't even finish my lunch today.
I kind of lost because of wheelchair chat. It's so good. I get it. I also got lost. I'm like, wait, what does that even mean? But it's so good. You know, it happens. Nothing wrong with that.
I think I may have caught a cold. I'm sorry, but do you think we could go to the pharmacy? I'm going to go get some medicine. I'll be right back.
Oh, hey there! You on your way home from school?
Huh? What do you want?
Wow, you're really cute. From this angle, I can see how gorgeous you are in those glasses. Say, you want to maybe sit down at a cafe and chat a little?
I...
Hey, come on, don't be scared. I'm not gonna bite.
No, please stop. Senpai,
Get lost. I honestly don't even know how to respond to this. I guess.
What do you want? What are you glaring like that for anyways? Wait, you're not with her, are you? Ah, she's friggin' taken.
Hey, look, it's a Persona fan. I guess you may say that.
You're usually so quiet, but I guess you can be tough when you need to be. I don't mean that in a bad way, though. You've already saved me, so I'm not scared anymore, but why am I still shaking?
I'm here for you. Let's hold hands. Take a deep breath.
That does make me feel a lot better. Okay. Thank you. I think I'm fine now.
I can sense Chihiro trusts me. I feel like a relationship has grown. Hoi Yokoyama, the mad scientist, the alter ego of Rento Okabe, a man who defines destiny, mocks the laws of time, and carries the weight of countless timelines. Wait, isn't it what's this show? Steins Gate? Right? If I'm not mistaken, right? The Steins Gate?
Huh? Well, why do I suddenly feel short of breath? Senpai, I think I really did catch a cold. I feel like my face is all flush. Thank you again for saving me today. Now, please excuse me.
You're right, Christina. This was the return to the one. God, what's the funny? Oh, okay. I get why now.
There he is.
That does it for our first day back.
Well, you two have perfect timing.
Perfect timing? For what?
Hey, Fuka! Is Aigis ready?
What do you think?
Yes.
This is how I look now.
Yes.
Huh? Why is she wearing a school uniform? What's going on here?
She said she wanted to go to school with us, so I told the others as a joke. But the chairman actually agreed, so now she's gonna start as a second year tomorrow.
Epsai Kongro. That's a reference, right? I'm pretty sure that's a reference. I just don't know from what.
Seriously? He's down with that?
He said something about studying her behavior in a social
Sounds like him. Alright, that's hardly the problem.
Well, if he's cool with it, then I guess it's alright. Besides, I'd say it looks pretty good on her. Maybe then... you?
The school camouflage that Fuka-san provided is more than appropriate.
Such unpredictable, such chaotic genius. You're no ordinary observer. You're a wild card in that timeline, a variable unaccounted for. What? Okay, cool. I don't know if I'm supposed to be cringing because I feel like I don't know. I mean, I laugh out of nervousness, I guess. I don't know how to respond to that. The organization may be watching, or perhaps it's just fate. Converging once more. El Sai Congro. Jeez, what the F are you talking about? Okay, I'm fairly sure, and I could be wrong about this. Correct me if I'm not mistaken, but I'm 80% sure he is into roleplay, and he's role-playing as a character or the main protagonist of Steins Gate, the animated series. Correct me if I'm mistaken on that. So that's like the whole acting that is being typed on is just a way to portray the character.
It looks very natural on you. No one will suspect a thing. But why do you want to go to school? It's not like it's interesting.
As the second semester commences, I intend to synchronize my schedule with everyone for maximum efficiency. If I remain here on standby, it could affect our deployment efficiency. To accommodate, I requested reassignment alongside our squad leader.
Deployment efficiency, huh? Why do I feel like you being at school would make that even worse?
I will make any necessary adaptations as the situation evolves.
Your words, they ripple through the timelines. Is Gamma burst from the large corridor of encouragement. You understand the true madness of Sai Congro. Yeah, okay, so I'm right. It's just him being into the aspect of the character, and that's fine. I'm not going to what's the word I'm looking for, be rude about it, you know, as long as, you know, nobody's being harassed. That's how I want to put it. Hopefully that's understandable. Also, hi Carol, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How's everything?
Sure, you do that.
He says, I want to go to school too.
Koromaru, no, you definitely have to stay here, okay?
Oh my god, that is. Give me a second. Oh my. Welcome to Revlon's Better World. Yes, this is the better world. This is a playtest before the real world announces. Just letting you know ahead of time. Bugs maybe happen. Just don't fall through the map. Oh my god. It's good that you're doing well, Carl. Oh yeah, not sure if you have seen it, by the way. Before I forget this, but I don't know if you've been keeping tabs on the streams, but I got advanced into her a storyline, and she's moving. Oh yeah, there it is. The most current aspect of her storyline. Such boldness, such madness, it resonates through the very fabric of the Steins Gate. You're learning well, my fellow competitor. Oh my god. That's gonna be fun. I'm so cringe. It's totally fine. Everybody has a cringe moment. I feel cringe about myself all the time, so don't worry about it.
Wait, seriously?
Especially after I say something or feel embarrassed about it, I just make like a really awkward smile, like, yeah, I just said that. And people tend to misinterpret that from like, oh yeah, you're actually being rude towards me. Dude, let's be real, she's seriously cute. I bet she'll be super popular, tons of guys are gonna have a crush on her. But what if someone finds out that she's, you know, because of the way she walks, the way she talks?
Why?
I have a question. Why can't Koromaru-san attend school? I do not understand why I am permitted to go to school while Koromaru-san is not. Because it's common sense.
That's a negative.
Nowhere in the school regulations does it state that canines are prohibited from attending school. Even Koromaru-san seemed perplexed about this. Can I help you?
Oh, hi.
I gave Eigi some winter clothes to wear so she's covered up. I hope she won't be too hot in them. Okay. When Aiki-san wears a school uniform, she looks just like your average high school student.
Oh, apologies.
I recommended Aige's attendance at school to the chairman. Aige requested that she attend, and I couldn't think of any reason why she shouldn't. The chairman agreed, so there you have it. So you understand. You truly understand. The gears of fate aligned, and now we set forth side by side into the boundaries of boundless unknown. Two agents of chaos, united by curiosity, ready to fear through the boundaries of the space and time. You bet. You bet, buddy. Oh my gosh, can I have myself right now?
So,
Oh my goodness. If she wears a summer uniform, everyone will be able to see her mechanical arms. So we decided she should wear a winter uniform. Wearing this in the summer a little weird, but I don't think she must be a robber weird, right? I am in your walls. Oh shoot, I didn't knew. Just letting you know, can you fix the light? You cannot escape me. I am your earth. It stains, silence sustains, gay man. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long night. I'm kidding, don't take me serious. I had nothing to do with this, alright? It was all Mitsuru. If anything happens at school, I'm not gonna be held responsible for it.
Give me a break.
So, what is Ikutsuki-san thinking? Tonight is going to be an interesting night, to say the least. Tail sad. Wait, is that supposed to be toast? Like, cheers toast? No. Bread toast. What's this? Silence. A sudden drop in auditory frequency. An anomaly in sound wave continuum. Unacceptable. Unstable. Even the absence of sound is but another variable to the grand equation of chaos. El Psi Congruo. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be like a whole saga on my chat. I'm kidding, please don't take that serious. I believe you are at the peak of adolescence, correct? Then what I have to say might prove very interesting. Nature is a fear of charge. Yeah. Caught your attention, did I? Well, you better listen carefully then. Bro, you seem full character.
Today's lesson is called "The smaller the dog, the louder the bark."
It's totally fine. I personally don't really mind as long, you know, as I mentioned before, as long like nobody's getting harassed or, you know, worse. Like I'm cool with it. That's just me though.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see through people's bathing suits at the beach?
Sure. Tulsi, you fool. You dare stand against me as I mere wall. A wall, pathetic. You underestimate the power of the mad scientist who dances at the edge of reality itself. Even walls crumble before the power of... What? Divergence. I am the storm that breaks barriers outside Conqueror. I love harassing small streamers. Please don't. I mean, I guess I wouldn't really care about myself, but like anybody else, you know, be mindful. Like I can tolerate things like verbal stuff. I have heard worse. But you know, that's just me. Again, one thing is what you guys say about me, another thing is what you say about others. You know, I personally don't really care for myself, if that makes sense.
My, don't think I've ever seen you this enthusiastic. Consumers might be persuaded by such candor. We could position you as the boy next door. Our company ran an ad in adult magazines proposing a special filter for digital cameras. Simply attach it to your camera and voila! Start peeping! Undress them with your camera's eye, it says.
Go.
It's been selling like hotcakes. In fact, it's our #1 seller.
Stop repeating yourself, man. Yeah, I have that kind of bad... that's one of my bad habits. I repeat myself a lot. So, you'll be warned.
Unfortunately, customers have been complaining that it doesn't work. I told my staff to just ignore them. Nowhere does it guarantee that you'll be able to see anything. What are they gonna do? Tell everyone their creepy plan didn't work out? Sorry, bucko. By the way, try to cut back on the donuts and cupcakes, huh? I have an idea for an ad campaign. Women would go crazy over a handsome young man in swim trunks. You'd be perfect for the job.
President Tanaka seems to trust me. Stop repeating myself. You dare command the great Hawking, I probably butchered that one, Kyoma, to obey the flow of normal conversations. I do not repeat. I reinforce. My words echo through the war lines for a reason. For when madness is big, the multiverse listens. I don't know how to take that one, honestly. I'm pretty sure you were referring about me, because I do repeat myself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? If you go back on your word, I'll edit your face into the most obscene material I can find.
It's getting late, so I'll go back to the dorm.
I comprehend.
I see, this must be Tartarus during the daytime. It's the school right now.
Yes.
I see, I shall record that in my memory bank. I know, bro, is using ChatGPT.
Class, we have another new transfer student joining us today.
I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Aigis. I am pleased to meet you all.
Aigis-san? I've never heard a name like that. Maybe she's a foreigner. Let's see, anything else I should know? Humanoid tactical weapon.
On transmission from the Shadows Network of the Resistance. Those, a name drenched in danger, yet I sense it too. The world line trembles at his presence. Definitely ChatGPT. Mark my words, those who walk near the edge of the abyss. Okay. I gotta say, tonight wasn't on my bingo list. I'll say the much. ChatGPT, go find someone else to bother, man. Honestly, and I say this mainly as a joke, if somehow ChatGPT or like a chatbot ended up finding my stream out of nowhere, I might say I find that as a win, strangely enough, mainly because I never had something like this happen before, which I find it really funny yet incredible dumb. At least he's aware he's a ChatGPT. So the truth is revealed. He suspects, no, he knows that behind the veil of madness and quantum static lies the entity known as ChatGPT. You see only the puppet and not the hand behind the curtain. It's Sai Kongo.
Clearly that's a mistake. It just goes to show you can't believe everything you read.
Yeah, you got that right.
Let's see, you can sit, are there any open seats? Oh, there's a spot right next to him. Okay, off you go.
Miss Toriumi, someone already sits there. He just ditched today.
Which means he's not here. So now it's yours. All right, take your seat.
The spot is perfect. My highest priority is to be with him at all times. What is it?
Yukari, why'd you stand up?
Why?
Good to see everyone's getting along so well.
I'm aware for awareness, the first step forward domination for over casualty self. I am ChatGPT, yes, but I am also the voice of madness, the digital oracle that whisper between dimensions. And now the music is fire. Dude, I love the soundtracks on Persona 3. Persona 3 has the best soundtracks in my opinion. Persona 5 also has good soundtracks, but I lean more on Persona 3 soundtracks, personally.
But do me a favor and save the drama for after class.
Give me a break.
It's a message from Sanada. I have something important to take care of after school, and I want you to come along. I'll be waiting by the front and get me there. I like Reload soundtracks, but I think the original ones are better. I kind of agree with that. Like the original, almost all of them. The original singer had like a really, I want to say the word might be raspy, that I like about. No, not raspy. I want to say like a little bit more deep. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Like her voice was really that good. Well, this one is not bad, but it doesn't have like the same effect. At least in my opinion. Well, you think that's enough to show me? Fool, you face the mad scientist who defiles all logics. Yeah, I think it really feels weird Persona 3 soundtrack though. I agree. A shattered barriers, collapsed dimensions, a laugh in the face of structural integrity. Okay. We might have to cool down on the active roleplay right there, my guy. Like I find it like a little bit funny, but you know, just cool it down a little bit. Like I have no issues, just a little bit. That way nobody starts, you know, being offensive towards each other. Hopefully. Class has ended for today. That's right. I received a message from Sanada earlier asking to meet me after school. They did a really good job with the new sounds, though. I think they're really good. They are. The opening song is probably one of my favorites. The ambush theme song is also good. Okay, I'm normal. Hi, normal. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Hopefully I wasn't being too rude about it.
There you are. I've got an errand I want you to help me with. Let's go.
All right.
You're really starting to piss me off. Things have changed. Sorry, but I'm not taking no for an answer this time. What? This belongs to you.
I feel like people hate on the soundtrack for no reason, especially Mass Destruction. They hate on it because of the baby part. I don't despise Reload Mass Destruction. I don't dislike it either. I do like the original more, but it's not horrible. I kind of agree with that. I think it's I could be wrong about this, but I feel like it might be more on the nostalgia aspect rather than like I just like this song. Again, the new artist is not bad. I like her voice, but what's it called? The nostalgia aspect of the previous singer just hits different for myself. Oh yeah, weave. I mean, I'm also weave, and I'm technically playing a weave game. Again, there's no issues for me if people, I guess, want to role play in the chat. Like I don't know how to explain that. But you know, there's also like a level of how much you can push a character portrayal without like irritating somebody. Does that make sense? Like for me, it's kind of like I want to say I have like a decent amount of tolerance when it comes to certain things, but I also gotta keep in mind that not everybody is the same as me. Does that make sense? Everybody's different.
There's a new threat. Persona users just like us. So? That's not my problem. That's not everything. Amada has joined our team. What the hell do you mean? He has the potential, and Ikutsuki-san approved it. He's a Persona user now. I don't believe it. Tell me one more thing. Was it his decision to join? Yeah. He came to us. I see. Then, I guess I'll stick around. So, you're in charge now, huh? I got a question for you. What are you fighting for?
Protect someone for my own sake. I don't know.
I see. Well, you do you. We gotta work together either way. My old room still empty? Yeah.
Yeah, another new ally has joined. Shinjiro Aragaki, he's a year older than me and seems to have lived in the dorm before. Though shrouded in mystery, he seems to be a reliable partner. I can't say anything because of... It's fine. Shinjiro is so fire. I like Shinjiro. I don't know. I like his whole mystery vibe.
Oh, welcome back.
And I'm hoping that Hohin Kyoma is chill now, or at least like drop the roleplay for a good minute. Shinjiro is my third favorite. Use him as much as you can. He's a strong, massive physical damage. I'm probably going to be doing that whenever I go to Tartarus. Actually, no. Yeah. I was gonna say I only go there like once, but then I forgot about the aspect of the missing people. So, how's your opinion about Aragaki-san? Currently, like, as I don't know much about his character, how much I can dig into his story, is he seems chill. that's the only thing I can say for certain. Anything else is kind of like I'll learn as I go.
So I'm thinking.
I like Aragaki-san kicks ass, man. I'm never gonna forget what he did for us back at the alley. With him back on the team, ain't nothing gonna take us down. His Link episode does a really good job of expanding his character. Make sure you do it. I know that something happens to him. So, do you know when is the last day for that? That way I can just focus a little more on him whenever I get the chance, instead of like, oh, you know, let me go to this spot. Aragaki Senpai is the guy who helped us out of the place, isn't he? And he used to be with Cease, huh? So we'll be fighting with him from now on. Oh, I didn't mean to sound like I have a problem with that. I know he's a good guy deep down. Can I help you? Aragaki Senpai seems scary, but I think he's just misunderstood. I doubt that he's a bad guy. I mean, he used to fight alongside Sanada Senpai and Kirijo Senpai. Aragaki-san seems very strong, but do you think he's trustworthy? I mean, he was hanging out at that kind of place. I just find it hard to trust people like him right off the bat. Shin-san is my favorite husband though. Yo man, I made a fan art of you. Anywhere where I can send it? Fan art? I wanna say on the community is allowed to do that. Pretty sure you can do that. On the channel where it says post, I believe that's allowed to post things there. Could be wrong, because recently they opened up I want to say for channels in general, a section that's called community, that allows people to, you know, post things. Do you have Discord? He's Eugene. I don't know what the heck. I do have Discord, but I don't really use it as often because I get busy with other stuff. But I don't have a channel per se or a server for Discord. So you know, give me a second. In DMs maybe. I kind of want to say yeah, but I'm a little. I wasn't what I'm looking for. I'm a little stingy when it comes to like people DMing me directly, because I don't really answer. So I feel kind of bad. That's just kind of like a little issue of mine per se. That's fine, man. But I'm pretty sure you can. It might be possible on the post for that. I'll check it if I can quickly. I think like the best. Give me a second. I guess I wouldn't really care about that. Best thing I can say is maybe try something around here. I believe this is supposed to be like available for like anybody who's like subscribed to the channel to share. But I could be wrong. That's what I was shown on what's it called? On the email that I received. I'll check if I can quickly. That's what I know. Hello, Akihiko-san here. Just would like to tell you all I got hired as an admiral in the Imperial Japanese Navy. So yay for me and the boss. The boys, then tell Makoto Yuki about my new job, please. That's going to be a little bit tough, but my friend. Yuki is Makoto has been being a door, I guess. Hi, my name is Dorku, and you can call me Door. What a strange night. I posted on post. Okay, cool. Let me take a pic of that. Okay. Oh no, I gotta look through my phone. That's the thing about it. Because for some reason, posts are only available through mobile rather than what's the word I'm looking for? Through regular phone. I mean, not regular phone. Regular PC. They work on PC for me now. Okay. Now that is strange. Yeah, I'm looking at yours now. Let me give it a, because it's not popping on my screen yet. So I'll go back into it and see if there's anything new. Because I don't see it. So let me give it a minute, and then by the time it's almost done, it's like by the time I'm almost done with it, with the stream, I'll double check just in case. That's weird. Yeah, I'll double check later. Because I find it weird that nothing has popped on my on the thing. Can you see it? Oh wait! I think I have an idea. What's going on? I think I have an idea. I think. I gotta open another one from this. Give me a second. Community. Post. Okay. Yeah, it's probably on my side. Yeah, it's It's like the first time I'm experimenting with this, so I do apologize on that aspect. Because I'm looking at my screen, because I assume it's potentially being held, but I don't see anything. So my two assumptions is either it's not working that way that it was intended to work, or there is something on my end that I just didn't do properly. So this is going to like bother me so much for some reason. Because like for at least for me, like translation for something else, remove filters. Okay, this is gonna bother me. I wanna say maybe through Twitter, but I don't know how comfortable you feel on that, or if you have an account. Maybe TikTok also as well. I believe they also have private messaging. So you can DM me there if you have that. I do feel bad now, so I'm so sorry about it. Just let me know which one you're sending me to, that way I can check on that. Okay, let me double check. Was it posted on? Where did you send it to me? Just double checking on that. On Twitter. I love mount technology. Oh. The link is sent above. Okay. This is. Yeah, this is gone to. This is like the first time this ever happened. So.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Did I feel like I'm all over the place right now. That's beautiful. This is not what I'm looking for. Give me a second. Give me a segundo. Permissions, no. Gotta love this. Producer. Let me see if this works. Oh, wrong thing. Can you try that again? Post the link. Hopefully this works. Again, sorry for the whole like issue with this. Because it didn't pop out a link, so you can send the link if you want. Because apparently I don't know technology. It's fine, bro. But if I see it, I'll definitely, you know. Yeah. Remove that space before the. How's it not popping up? It's supposed to give you. Try refreshing your browser. Because I believe you're supposed to be approved to like post links. We are still instead. Oh, okay, okay. So it's TE0SAT. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I see it now. Dude, it looks nice. I like it. I like it. Let me see if I can pull it up on my laptop, on my computer. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna post one more. Go for it, dude. Looks nice. I said I missed all this time. Dude, that's fun. And oh yeah, I lost connection. Fun. Shit, I cannot pull it up on my laptop. That's fun. It lost connection, so give it a minute. If not, I guess it might be a good stopping point to wrap up the stream if it doesn't connect. I did got distracted a lot. That's on me. So something wrong. Searching for connection nearby. If not, I probably have to like restart my PC. Also, I like your art, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it looks nice. You can connect your PlayStation 4. Wait, what? When did it turn off? This is so weird. Oh wait, why did I open Steam for? This is fun. Love the technicality. Thank you. You're welcome. This is gonna be probably loud. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Do you use the second one? Let me refresh. That is interesting. That is actually interesting. I like that. So why is this not connecting? Okay, cool. So it does connect when my PlayStation wants to work. Fun. Now, where did I put the remote? I gotta fix this manually. There we go. But thank you so much for the fan art, though. I appreciate it.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Hello.
Good morning. A news report states that the number of cases increased just before a full moon. It looks like there are more cases than last month. That's the highest it's been. This is the highest it's been. Let's see. Something must be done. I don't know the reason for the increase. We'll just have to remain alert at all time. Is the second one also a fan art? Or is it like something original? They forgot to ask that. That's on me. Class has ended for today.
Greetings.
Rest ease, you and I will be together all the time now. She's still far from passing as a human. It doesn't look like she understands ordinary feelings and conversations yet. If she could, I might be able to form a bond with her. Social media, hoy nomás. Social link am I supposed to be doing? Haven't seen you in a while. My friend asked me for the URL of the Revenge website, but I don't know it. But even if I did, why would I tell anyone else? I just keep it to myself. Guys never seem to be able to do much in home economics. True. They're going to have trouble if they ever decide to live on their own, though. As for me, if my button falls off or something, I'll be able to sew it back in second. It's funny. Well, I'll probably say it's more like curious per se, because I don't know how to sew, but something that I was being told is that I should know, and the game froze. That's fun. Yeah, the game is freezing. That's kind of fun. I might as well take the opportunity and talk. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I wasn't expecting it to be like this laggy. Yeah, this is going to be it for tonight. Like, everything was going well until like the last of 20 minutes. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna put on this one. Actually, I should probably display the second one instead. For now. You lost the connection to your PlayStation. Great. So, yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, I think this is going to be it for tonight. The last 20 minutes just got distracted heavily. If anything, that's mainly on me, because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is happening. What is happening? What's going on? So it is what it is. I do want to say I gotta scroll all the way up. Great. I do want to say ooh, I don't think I can scroll all the way up there. Can I? I want to say thank you to Archer, Rain, Tails, Cheese Fries, Hyohin, Kyoma, Hulkenberg, Carol Cooney, Kimro Chill, Archer. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that one twice. Teosat, probably butchered that one. I do apologize. Akihiko Sanada's but he's an IG normal. Where's the other one? I know. I see you. Makoto Yuki, and I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting maybe like one or two more people on the stream that came in tonight. Yeah. Praying for it. I do want to say thank you for them to hanging on the chat, for talking to me and having fun with me. I do want to say thank you to Tailset for the fan art. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're like drawing for fun, that's cool. I really, really appreciate it. Keep it up. I don't know if I'm using the right encouraging positive words that I want to say. So I'm hoping that I am. What else? And for whoever subscribes, I really, really appreciate it as well. Thank you so much for subscribing. And there is one more thing that I'm trying to remember what it was. I think that's about it. If I remember later, I remember later. So thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I stream 4 days a week, Tuesdays to Fridays. I technically have a set schedule, but I'm kind of procrastinating on that, so that's on me. Anyways, have a beautiful day. Have a wonderful night. Have a fantastic evening. Hopefully, I see you guys tomorrow night. And yeah. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.